Hi everyone. I've just been reading some scriptures in Exodus, and Exodus 33, God is speaking to Moses about leading the Israelites out of Egypt and into the promised land. And there's this beautiful line in an interchange in the dialogue where the Lord actually replies to one of Moses' questions with, "My presence will go with you and I will give you rest." And then Moses said to him, "If your presence does not go with us, do not send us up from here." And those two interactive comments, first God to Moses and then Moses back to God, are quite profound. And so profound is that line by God where he actually says, "My presence will go with you and I will give you rest." So he was answering some of Moses' questions about how's this going to work, what's this going to look like. I can imagine for Moses, probably quite an overwhelming assignment. And, I've actually had that scripture plastered on the wall just in this last little while where I need to be reminded that God is saying to us as well, "My presence will go with you and I will give you rest." And my response is like Moses back to God. And it's, "Lord, if your presence doesn't go with us, do not send us anywhere." Like, I don't want to go anywhere without your presence. I don't want to forge my own path. I don't want to make my own way. I don't want to have a great idea and run with it. I only want to be where his presence is. And I really find it so encouraging that Moses was given this huge assignment and he had to have massive amounts of faith to walk in it. And yet the promise from God was this: "My presence will go with you. And Moses, even though it's overwhelming right now, I'm actually going to give you rest in the middle of it all." There's nothing quite like the presence of God. We can try and create lives for ourselves at work. We can try and organize all the different things around about our lives so that we have everything we think we need, that we have all the comforts in place and we have all the strategies in place and the bank account balance right and everything going according to the way we think it should go. But if you live long enough, you work out you actually have very little control over a lot of things. But the one thing I want to stay in the very middle of, this is my goal for my life, is to stay in the presence of God. And I don't want to run out of that. I don't want to run in my own direction. I don't want to even just shore up stuff for myself and stay still if he's telling me to move. I don't want to miss out on the opportunities where he says to me, "Meg," or he says to you, "Hey, let's go this way. Let's go in this direction. My presence is going to go with you." This is new and uncharted territory, but I'm calling you into this and I'm going to be with you in it. And I'm going to be so big in it for you that you're actually going to find rest in the middle of overwhelming circumstances and climbing huge mountains. You are going to find rest with me. And so I want to encourage you today. Find him in your day-to-day. Find him. Be in the very middle of his presence. Like what Ash said to everyone yesterday, like worshipping just stills our hearts, sets our heart on him, actually connects us back into what's important. It has the power to lift all the fear off us, all the anxiety, all the stuff of the day. Because we need to ground and anchor ourselves in his very presence. And that promise is true for you as it's true for me. That if we fix our eyes on him and we remain fixed on that promise, then he will stay with us. And let's not go anywhere without him. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.